One summer when I went away to study at a very competitive ballet school, I realized that I don't look like these other girls. Maybe I'm not thin enough. Maybe I'm not good enough to be a professional dancer. You know, all the other things that identify you, like your family and what you do well in school and all this other stuff, like all those other things were kind of going away and crashing down around me. It felt like ballet was the only thing, like I needed to make sure I did well at that. I knew that I could have success in that area. So I thought, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to be a professional ballet dancer. I'm gonna train as hard as I've ever trained. I'm gonna push my body. And of course, part of that is the hours that you train and the extra hours you put in the studio and the extra time you spend stretching. But also there's the aesthetic. I would let myself eat fried food and I'd have dessert and I'd have cookies. But like those very serious girls, they didn't eat that same food. And for the first time I was like, well, maybe I should be thinking about what I'm eating. Like maybe I should be dieting. Isn't that what every like fashion magazine says? Like how to be a woman and like lose 5 pounds and feel great. So I thought, well, maybe that's part of this whole like growing up and being a good ballerina thing that I haven't gotten yet. Like maybe I need to go on a diet. And I remember I was living with a host family. My host mom would pack me a lunch and send us off to ballet camp all day. And I remember that day I made a conscious decision. I looked at my luncheon full of food and I walked over to the trash can and I threw my lunch away. And it felt very good. I felt very proud of myself. And I would continue to do things like blacklisting foods. Oh, carbs are supposed to be bad, so maybe I shouldn't eat any carbs. Fats are supposed to be bad, so maybe I shouldn't eat any fat. And I just started to make up these rules for myself. It fit in with everything else I was doing. All ballet is ruled. Point your foot, straighten your knee, be in line, be on the count, and do it all while you're smiling. My life just became following the rules of my eating disorder. By the time I was 15, I was just a total shell of my former self. The lie of anorexia said to me, if you just stick with me, like I'll give you everything you want. The mirror for someone who's severely struggling with body image is like a torture device. All I saw was failure. I had a lot of girlfriends who came alongside of me during that time. One girlfriend recommended this great book to me about what it meant to be a woman. And at the beginning of every chapter of this book, there was a Bible verse and like a movie quote. I love the movie quotes, but there are these scripture verses. I was like, wow, I didn't know the Bible had that kind of juicy stuff in it. So I went and found a Bible that I had from like my 8th grade confirmation. It was like the only Bible that I had. And I opened it up and started looking up some of these verses, and that took me to the Psalms. I found these words of David, and they were just so beautiful. They were so rich, and they were so real. Just like jumped off the page, and I remember I would just read the Psalms and I would just like cry because they were so good. And they were so like dramatic, and David's like, my tears have been my food day and night, kind of like what you feel like in your heart when you're at the depths of your eating disorder, just like, oh my gosh, it was real. I found the words to be my words, and it wasn't like an answer, like it wasn't like I opened up and it was like, here's how you release your perfectionism, but it just brought comfort to my soul. And I realized that I wasn't in it alone. Jesus was like reaching down his hand into the pit and being like, I've got you. Like, I'm here with you. I love you. I love you so much that I died for you. You're in bondage to an eating disorder. Your life is constantly consumed with meeting certain standards, following certain rules, and punishing yourself so that you'll be good enough. But through my relationship with Christ and understanding my identity as a child of God, I realized that love and acceptance was a free gift that I could never earn, that grace was given to me by God, and there's nothing that I could ever do, and no failure or brokenness that I could ever have that would keep him from loving me. My name is Kirsten Haglund, and I am second.